Yo, what's going on, you guys? So just wanted to quickly bring you a video. It's not going to be the best quality video I've made just because I am recording with my iPhone, but I wanted to walk you guys over and shoot a couple arrows down range, talk you guys through the bear takedown setup that I've put together. Made a little bit of a change. I don't know if this is going to hook, but made a little bit of a change that I'm excited about. And yeah, I'll share with you guys my thoughts as we shoot. So this is the gold tip 500 spine. This is the arrow that was in my last video with the 3 fletch. It's an AAE 3-inch trad vein. I really like these with 100 grains brass and 100 grain point. Seems to shoot really, really good. Specifically out of my SATORI, but I do practice with them shooting my bear. So I'll shoot a few arrows with you guys. I like this setup. That was a perfect shot, by the way. That was a perfect shot. And then we have the Rampage, the Black Eagle Rampage in a 400 spine, 4 fletch AAE 3-inch trad vein with the right helical. It's got the half out, half insert. That's standard with the Black Eagle Rampages. I have 125 grain point weight with a 50 grain screw in tip, so we're still running 200 total grains in the front. This arrow is wicked. This is my hunting arrow. I just bought a dozen more of these Black Eagle Rampages because I'm going to build these arrows up now that I've got real consistency in my shots. Gosh, it's so fast. So much fun, you guys. We're gonna shoot that arrow again. But yeah, I put the Triple T strings on, and that's really what I wanted to share with you guys today. If you guys haven't already heard of Triple T strings, if you're new to traditional archery, typically the Flemish strings that you get out of the box, not all companies, you know, I can't speak for all companies, but most of the standard Flemish strings you're gonna get out of the box, they're gonna be real stretchy. They're good to start with, but if you really do want a solid setup, you need to invest into a string. They're only like 10 or 14 bucks. Triple T does a great job. I just put this on my bow. 4 cat whiskers. Gosh, man, those fly so fast. They're just so perfect. This is the first arrow that I built that was more of a traditional arrow, but it was just way too long. They fly really good. It's a 340 Easton Access, 100 grain brass in front with 100 grain point weight, 3 fletch standard AAE trad vein. These actually fly really good out of my bow, but they're just way too long. So that's why I decided to make the investment into some arrows and test some different stuff out. But this was my original, this was my starting point for an arrow that I actually would consider flew pretty well. They fly really good, but I mean, of course, because they're so long, you know, we get a big drop off. So just to compare size, pretty big difference, 4 inches. And then that other gold tip that I'm going to show you guys is a great arrow, but it's not what I wanted to hunt with, and it's not something that I'm like sold on, right? And I'll show you why. Come here, Clover. Perfect shots. These are perfect shots, perfect grouping. So here's the gold tip. This is a 500 spine. This is a traditional arrow. It's just like the wood wrapped carbon as a design. Regular standard feathers. The reason why I don't like the standard feathers, that reason right there. And then of course you hear the horror stories of when it rains and it gets wet and that becomes an issue for flight. But it's mainly just the durability of them. Like, they don't seem to really last as long as those trad veins, so that's why I wanted to stick with the trad vein. This arrow, though, flies really, really well. So 500 spine, 200 grain point weight with a 50 grain insert seems to really work for this bow. They fly wicked fast. They're super straight shooting, and I'm happy with them. So, been practicing shooting smaller circles, and I'm getting better at shooting smaller circles. You know, aim small, miss small. That's kind of the mindset around it. Not perfect, but I'm working on it. Still feel really confident in taking this bow out and harvesting an animal. Going turkey hunting this upcoming weekend, so hopefully I can video that for you guys. Woo! Wicked fast. Let's go check this out. So, that's my grouping. 20 yards. Not too shabby. I'm happy with it. For me, the ability to, you know, get an arrow in the smokehouse mule deer, I'm happy with that shot all day long. Heart, lungs, I'm happy with that. That's what I'm trying to shoot for. So at 20 yards, I'm good with those groups. But one of these days, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to show you guys the difference in penetration on all these arrows. It's actually pretty shocking. The 3-fletch tends to get the most penetration with the setup I have. And then I'll come out here one day with my broadheads on, and I'll show you guys what broadheads I end up settling on, because I did some tuning to my bows. I took your guys' comments into account, and I did some tinkering with my setup. You know, I'm not perfect. I'm still trying to figure this out myself, but I got a fixed blade to fly sick out of my bow. It's a 100 grain fixed blade, and I'll come out here and show you guys what those are and how those shoot. But just wanted to talk to you guys. I was kind of bored. This is the type of shooting that I do every day. I come out, you know, a couple times throughout the day and I shoot. And I shoot and I shoot. And I do it because it's fun. And I do it because I want to take an animal this year with my recurve. So excited to try to do that. Got an opportunity down in Arizona. Got the turkey, possibly a mountain lion. There's some things in the works. But yeah, just wanted to hop on, say hello. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at the Mule Deer Junkie or at Mule Deer Junkie. And yeah, peace.